Hi, Aquarius. Hey, Aquas. Welcome to your April love reading of the tarot cards. And welcome to my channel, Fearless Light Guidance. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please make sure that if you feel inclined to click to that subscribe button, okay, and click the bell for notifications. That will let you know whenever new content is up. And as always, like, share, and comment. You know I love to hear from you. So we already have cards coming out. This is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The first card that came out is the Hermit. Um, the Hermit is that card that calls for moments of introspection, okay? Wanting to be by yourself, um, really trying to find the answers from within, right? It's like some kind of wisdom and knowledge that you've been gaining through relationships, okay? So now is the time to come to this point of let's look what the lessons have been in the past 9 weeks, 9 months, and see how we can integrate these lessons as we go along, right? It could also be just Aquas that you want just time to yourself to gather yourself and think. You don't want to be bothered. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles coming up. This is a movement when it comes to the things that are in the practical sense, okay? Career, engagements, anything that has to do with money, finances, and things are moving very slow. It's what it seems to me here. Okay, Aquas, somebody could be wanting to be on solid ground with you. Your mind could be on other things at the moment, but we'll see how this all ties in together as we keep on getting cards, and we'll get some clarifiers as well. All right. 10 of Wands. Okay, so this has been a really slow process for some of you, and it looks like it's been a burden. Okay, so whatever this is that has been moving very slowly, if it's either talks of money, finances, and things like that, it's been proving to be very burdensome for some of you. Long dragged out process, okay? And then you had the Five of Wands that came out, and this could be talking about some sort of inner struggle that you're going through right now, and this is why you want to sort of like shut down. You want to go into this. Aquas, I hope that didn't affect the video too much. Anyway, going back to Hermit, why are we turning our backs on things? Well, yeah, things that could be proving very daunting, like I said, maybe having to do with fire signs here, because we have fire energy coming up. And maybe even wanting to be independent, release yourself from some sort of conflict or struggle, power struggles that were going on surrounding you, okay? And really, it's you seeking that value within yourself and wanting to be valued by others around you. Aquarius, letting everybody know that you don't need to depend on anyone. You might want to just like be solo for a while. And here we go, the departure of the emotional, the leaving behind of the baggage, or the walking away. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is speaking on situations that are not fulfilling anymore. Okay, you might want to break free. You might want to take a trip on your own. You might want to do things independently, things that will fill your cup up. Okay, because there's been a lot of this and a lot of this, Aquas. A lot of hard work and a lot of this self-focus. Taking care of yourself and loving yourself enough to have the courage to step up and remove yourself from a situation. Whoa, okay. This is like your, wow, this is the story of some heavy stuff. Okay, we have the Tower, so there's sudden changes happening here. Somebody is wanting to pick up and leave unexpectedly. Okay, because we have the Eight of Cups that came out, and then the Tower shows up again. This feeling of having a lot of arguments and instability going on around you. Okay, now you have the Nine of Swords, which it's that anxiety that is created because of this turmoil. Okay, anxiety, stress, sleepless nights, and being caught up in a position where nothing is moving, where you feel doubtful, where things are at a stalemate, and there's no decision being reached. Now, with the Two of Swords, this is also about making some sort of decision, but having to go within, having to go within, having to go into that hermit mode, isolate yourself from the situation so you can look at it from an outside perspective. Okay, looking at a situation almost like with fresh eyes, like you're looking from the outside. Now, for some of you with this Two of Swords, this is denial. This is not wanting to accept the changes. Okay, because the Tower is that things that come at you unexpectedly and create disruption in your life so that there's change that follows, transformation, a transition. But with the Nine of Swords, it's not of the very positive kind. It's not very well received, and you know, it really has to do with your overall happiness and sense of bliss with your family. Okay, there could be a crossroads here for some of you when it comes to your ultimate happiness, and maybe choosing to ignore whatever this falling out is, whatever this shakeup is. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. Okay, so there's a very sacred union here. Okay, there's a reciprocal love, but there could be a love that is coming to an end here. Okay, when I look at the bottom of the deck, it always gives me the underlining messages of this situation, and for some of you this could be the conclusion of a relationship, or it could be turning things back around in your favor. Okay, but there's some sort of chapter that needs to be closed off in order for this Knight of Cups to show up. Could be a reconciliation for many of you because we have the Judgment card. Okay, so this is putting the issues from the past to rest. Okay, there could have been some heartbreak. Somebody wants to go off on their merry way. Okay, it's like somebody is going off in a different direction than you are. And of course, that's for some of you, Aquarius. It's not going to apply for everyone. You see how you are coming up as this hermit, learning through experience and really digging deep. Okay, this is nobody else's work but yours. What is your role in this situation here with your love life? And why does somebody want to go a different route? Okay, This is proving, again, like I said, and you could be dealing with fire signs. You could be dealing with, the need for somebody to break free. Okay, be independent, do it solo. It's proving to be very hard work, very daunting. There's a lot of this sort of contention when it comes to relationships. For some of you, Aquarius, this is competition outside of the relationship. Somebody could be coveting what you have. Okay, so you have this person wanting to go off on their own, be independent, do things on their own, or go after this with somebody else. Okay, it looks like it could be the reinvention of Aquarians. Okay, and those of you that are in long-term commitments, this could be a rough patch. I'm not gonna lie. It looks burdensome, it looks heavy, it looks like there could be shakeups, and this could cause a lot of stress. Okay, and since we have 2 10s, there is the sense of conclusion that comes up, but something needs to change, and it's probably this denial that has been or will come up. Okay, there's some sort of decision here and some sort of chapters that need to be closed off. For those of you in relationships that are going to make it work through the changes, it's about leaving the baggage, the emotional baggage behind. Okay, and building yourself back up when it comes to your own security, your own stability, like really coming to a place where you feel like you have something to offer another. Okay, and of course you have things to offer to another, but really there's this sense that we need to all like auto reflect. We need to identify certain things. Okay, 9 of Cups with the Hermit. So yes, what you need to identify is what truly fills you. What is it that you want? Okay, the 9 of Cups is a fulfillment card. It's being satisfied. It's having what you desire. It's a wish coming true. So fill your own cup and be your own wish. Okay, it's what's going on here with the Hermit. Even if you have to, isolate yourself for a little bit. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Page of Cups. So this could be offering to make amends. Okay, speaking about how to move forward, how to find some sort of peaceful resolution, and speak from a place that comes from the heart. Okay, now with the 10 of Wands, you're almost there to get rid of some sort of burden, some very heavy stuff. Oh yeah, because you have a Knight of Wands in the reverse. So somebody around you hasn't been the most reliable. Okay, somebody could have been stepping out of relationships. Okay, again, fire sign here being highlighted. Somebody following their passions, maybe even losing their way. It's like losing their direction. Now let's see this 5 of Wands. Thank you guys for being here. If you are watching live, you can always click that subscribe button and the like button. You can always comment. And I thank you for sharing this broadcast as well. Here we go. So for the Five of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is a scorned woman. This is somebody that is just not feeling safe, not feeling secure. To the opposite, okay? Somebody that's not being nurturing. Oh, wow. And honestly, it could be somebody that is acting selfishly. I don't know if I mentioned it before. But you see, it's somebody that is caring about their own selves and their independence. And that's causing people to fight. And not see eye to eye. Okay? All right, we have the Star, your card here with the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Chariot. So healing yourself from the inside out, okay? By what? By gaining some sort of control in your life where you felt that you've been completely out of control. The Star shows healing of that Five of Cups, that sense of loss and separation, mourning, where there could have been a third party influence here. And oh, this is the High Priestess. I thought this was the so secret relationships coming out into the light, and that's why somebody chooses to walk away. Secret information, secret sadness, something that needs to be revealed in order to be healed. Okay? The truth shall set you free, right? And with the freedom comes the Eight of Cups. The walking away emotionally. Do we walk away completely, or do we just simply decide that we want to leave this horrible episode behind? Oh my God, the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. So somebody is choosing their own direction. They want to gain their confidence back. Want to gain back the loss of the sense of self. The Tower, we have the Fool in the reverse. So yeah, resisting to the changes and being scared to take a leap or start over. And this is why we have this Nine of Swords in the reverse, that very stressful position that you're being put in, or it's just, like I said, resisting the changes that are coming with this shakeup with the Tower. Unexpected happenings that cause a lot of grief. Nine of Swords with words. Oh, this mental anguish. Just stressing over a decision, the direction that needs to be taken. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ooh. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, denial, absolute denial, and feeling drained emotionally with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. A delay, okay, in healing because of not wanting to see the truth. And the Emperor. But is the Emperor in? Is it in the reverse? It's in the reverse. Oh my gosh. So somebody that sets boundaries and tries to keep everything under cool control. When it's in the reverse, it's absolutely the opposite. The opposite. There's no control, no boundaries. Somebody that could be even disrespectful or abusive. And if this is the case, somebody is just not wanting to see this, not wanting to face this. Aquarius, I really hope that this is not, which was the last card for your outcome. So it's like choosing to stay put because this is everything to you, or this is your, you know, your happiness, Aquarius. But you could be holding on to something that is, oh my God. Sorry, guys. Five of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. I kept cutting out. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands when it comes to this Ten of Cups. With the Five of Pentacles is that fear of getting left behind. You know, that fear of being lonely, being alone, doubtful, left with all kinds of insecurities of how you're going to manage. And the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands is somebody that really wants to follow their heart and wants to create just a new way, offering some sort of peace to see if we could reignite things once again and do things in a different way with the Page of Wands, okay, which is that bringing inspiration and spark and following, you know, like getting some sort of motivation, mojo back, spark, passion, okay. So the King of Wands in reverse at the bottom of that deck. I don't even want to touch that. There's a lot of fire energy here. You know, somebody wants to offer peace. Somebody wants to go their own way. Somebody is in denial and not wanting to face reality of, you know, this lack of respect or this lack of boundary. So let's see what this, hang on, I want to clarify a little bit more, you know, because this Ten of Cups, to me, after this Two of Swords, it's very much telling me that, oh, hi, birdie. It's very much telling me that you're wanting to hold on to this false sense of hope and happiness because you're doing it for the kids, because you're doing it because you can't see another way of being. You can't see life without this person. Not necessarily the healthiest scenario. What is this Ten of Cups for Aquarius? What is this Ten of Cups for Aquarius? All right. The Three of Wands. We need to see the bigger picture. Hi, bird. Hi. He's like right there next. Be open to the bigger picture. Okay, the Three of Wands heralds something really big coming up. But for that, we need to release expectations, okay? Because even though this is a big expectation, this is like waiting because you've already made the decision. Your whatever shows up after this Three of Wands is the manifestation of your own sense of stability, okay? So that's going to be individual for whoever is reading this, and let me know in the comments below if it's resonating with you, okay? There's a lot of scenarios here. I try to keep it as, you know, as tight as I can so that, you know, it doesn't get all confusing. All right, I'm pulling from Moonology now to see what messages come up to support this reading. Okay. Aquarius in love, April going into May. What other messages do we have for Aquarius in love? All right. Don't let pride get in the way. The full moon in Leo card. So it's amazing to me because I was just gonna say the Emperor in the reverse is very prideful, okay, and selfish and prideful, okay. So don't let pride get in the way. If somebody is offering a way to work things out, try to work it out. I mean, there's changes coming up. There's like transitions that are happening here for you. Okay, Aquarius, so I hope that this was insightful for you and that the readings are resonating. I send you fearless light and love. Any other information that you need from me will be in the info box below this video. I send you lots